Hey everybody, let's discuss about my 28 weeks. So for my 28 weeks, I currently experience stiffness, pelvic and joint pains, which are just in my pelvic area, and I can even prove it. Sometimes it's very, very hard and difficult. But he can also verify that I am having pelvic pain. I have ligament pain, and walking around when I'm hurting is it's very hard for me. So I kind of look like a grandma, kind of like assisting herself a little bit. And yesterday and today, I would say, my left leg, my stroke side, got all stiff, so it's like I kind of need him or something to literally help me walk around. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think I'm old?
I'm so sick right now.
I know you're sick. I don't believe you.
Stand.
I don't believe you when you say I don't think you're old. Because I seen you watch me walk around and get from here to the bathroom, and it's just yeah, she looks like a cripple.
Okay, get back to your video, Grandma. Oh.
Asshole. But yeah, it's not fun. And my pain, here's baby. You can see, and I'm having pain right here, which is just the underbelly. And a finger away from there is my pelvic bone. And that's where it's super sensitive and sore. But we did manage to talk to my gynecologist about the pains that I'm experiencing. We did my glucose test, which brought back that I am back to what I was with my daughter Angel May when I was pregnant with her. With that being said, because I had a stroke and stuff like that, your body has a hard time regulating itself and coming back to norm. So for me, in this pregnancy, just much like the last, I was extremely low on my iron, and my iron cells are not collecting and doing what they should do. So with this pregnancy, I'm going to have things like iron transfusions, because in my last pregnancy they tried to do the pills. It did not work. I'm not a pill person. They tried to do liquid. That didn't work. They tried to put me on calcium, thinking that calcium would help rejuvenate and then get those cells going. Well, in this pregnancy, it has nothing to do with calcium. None at all. All my other levels and cells are working perfectly fine. But for my iron cell, normal people are usually at a 50. I'm at 10. I'm back to being pretty freaking too low, and we need to boost that shit up, right? So I'm gonna be having iron transfusions. And in my last experience with iron infusions, I had flown back to Alberta for Christmas, and my gynecologist there in Grand Prairie said, yeah, you're gonna need iron transfusions. This is serious, and it can cause a lot of problems, and it can affect your other cells. because your cell is currently declining. And when it declines, it starts repelling things that try to help it. So she gave me a prescription, which she called the hospital after giving me the prescription. She said, when you go for your first transfusion, you give them the prescription, and then they have to follow the instructions from there, and then they give you like an appointment time and day of where you come in, at what time, on what day, every 2 weeks. So I did that. I had to do it 4 freaking times through IV. It wasn't bad. They gave me this thing that looked like Coca-Cola in a bag. And then they gave me another little bag of IV fluid, just regular IV fluid. Saline. And then when they started the flow of the iron, that shit tastes just like maple syrup here in Canada, like it came from the tree itself. I'm not kidding you. And so, like, now we tried to get the pill form and the liquid form that was prescribed to me just a couple days ago. But we went to the pharmacist, who said they no longer sell this shit in Canada. How dare you? What next? Huh? What next? So, it looks like the pharmacist has to get back to me, and so does my doctor, but it looks like, in my perspective, that I might have to go back for iron infusions. Yay, Macarena. But, like, you can't take, when you're doing iron infusions, you cannot take things that are going to mess with it, like other minerals and vitamins. So, like, your insurers are going to have to wait until your entire iron infusion process is done. Which I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm kind of not, because my insurers, they help balance my levels. And not only that, but they help me stay at a really good weight. And where I currently am now, like, I gained 30 pounds or 31 pounds. I am now dropping from 31 point something to 30.6. And that's okay to decline like that, as long as I don't drastically decline. Like, say I went from 30 to all of a sudden I'm 110 in a week. That's not okay. But I don't need magnesium. I don't need calcium. Everybody needs vitamin D, so I got the vitamin D drops, because every pregnant woman needs it, right? I'm on my prenatals, but if I have to stop my prenatals for my infusions, that's okay, because I'm at a point in my pregnancy where that is allowed, that is okay, as long as my doctor says that it's all right and safe to do so, which it is. But for now, we're going to have to call back my doctor and see where we're going with this, because, you know, if I need those infusions, I've already done it before. I already know the process. I already know that I have to eat. This shit's gonna make me tired. So when I do eat, I have to eat literally 30 minutes after taking my iron. And then I have to wait until my next infusion. So, like I said previously, in Alberta, just like here in Ontario, I would have to do it every 2 weeks. I'm okay with that. But that is my update, and let's hope things get better.